thing, not because I must, but because no one else can. By the blood of Melinsum and the nib of my father's sword, I'll strike you down, piece of forgotten flame.
Disclaimer. The story of Sadah Kekiwi presented in this video is a work of myth and folklore. It is not based on real events or individuals. This content is intended for cultural appreciation, entertainment, and educational purposes only.
Under the flickering torchlight, Melinsum Harbor pulses with frenzied activity as workers swarm like ants, their shadows dancing wildly. Prince Hang Nadi stands resolute near the gangplank, his coy gaze surveying the organized chaos. The royal advisor approaches, his face etched with worry, breaking the silence with a desperate plea.
Should we try to reach Prince Nazar? He might still be near the eastern isle.
There is no time. Nazar doesn't know. I can't wait for him. I will go alone if I must.
The advisor's face reflects deep concern as the fierce wind of Melinsum Harbor whips around them. But Hang Nadi stands resolute against the harbor winds, his eyes blazing with unwavering determination.
Then, may your blade be sharp and your heart steady.
And may the Garuda regret ever touching what I love.
Hang Nadi's vow echoes across the harbor, a promise of retribution against any who dare threaten his love. Against a sky of bruised clouds, the ship forges ahead, challenging the storm fury. Smoke billows ominously from the horizon, a dark harbinger of what lies ahead. The clouds slowly part, revealing the shores of Buan Island, marred by devastation. Blackened forests line the coast, a stark testament to the island's fiery fate. Toppled towers and scorched villages paint a haunting portrait of destruction and despair. Buan Island emerges as a panorama of ruin, a haunting tableau of devastation. On the deck, a lookout scans the horizon, his gaze piercing through the vast expanse. Suddenly, his body snaps upright, his arm extends, pointing toward the distant shore.
Lands ahead! It's Buan! Or what's left of it?
Hang Nadi stands tall, his weathered face etched with years of battles and unwavering resolve. His eyes locked onto the ravaged islands in the distance, a silent promise of retribution burning within him.
Hold steady. Lower the boats. We will silently.
Hang Nadi and his men arrive at Buan Island, stepping onto the blackened shore. Their boots crunch on the ancient ground, a stark reminder of a devastation. The air hangs heavy, thick and ashen smoke, stinging their nostrils. Fallen structures, charred remains litter the desolate landscape, a testament to the destruction. Silent descends, broken only by the unsettling crackle of distant embers. The scene unfolds before them, a haunting panorama of desolation and ruin. Hang Nadi cautiously leads his men into the ruined village, the silence amplifying the devastation. The haunting remnants of a once thriving community stand as silent witnesses to the horror.
No survivors are found, my prince. Only the ghosts of memories linger in the air.
Stay alert. I can see the trace of Garuda. The beast is still around here. Look out. I see the beast on the mountain. Stay on the ground. I'm going to find your nest.
Suddenly, Dust paints the sky with the hues of purple and orange. An ominous shadow descends upon Buan. The colossal beast emerges, a maelstrom of feathers and fury. Its eyes blaze like molten gold, burning with ancient power. The Garuda descends upon the island, a harbinger of chaos and destruction.
Tuanku, look, is sky there, wings like thunderclouds.
It's not a storm, Agat. There's no bird either. It's him. The Garuda has returned.
By the spirit, it's larger than the legends say. The wind burns from its wings. What are your orders, Tuanku? Do we retreat?
There's no retreat from the sky, Magat. If we run, it will tear us from the earth like leaves in a monsoon. This ends now. Here.
My prince, I swore to defend you, not watch you throw yourself at a beast's bed from the fire and ancient rage.
You've defended me all your life. Now find where Mayang and Bungsu are. If you find them, keep them away from the open field. I will face this thing, not because I must, but because no one else can. By the blood of Melinsum and the name of my father's sword, I'll strike you down, piece of forgotten flame.
My prince, if you fall, we will not forget. If you rise, you'll be more than prince. You'll be a legend.
I don't fight to be remembered. I fight for Mayam, for Buan, for the silent disputes left behind. Now go.
The Garuda's screech cuts through the air like a blade. Hang Nadi steps forward alone as the beast descends, shadows swallowing the earth. The Garuda soars, its piercing shriek reverberating across the vast plains. Hang Nadi sprints across the open field, his eyes locked on the circling beast. With a burst of speed, Hang Nadi leaps into the air, aiming for the Garuda's massive wing. He grabs hold of the wing. Hang Nadi's keris glints and the flash of defiance against the Garuda's armored form. Sparks erupts as the keris strikes against scales and feathers. Against the inky canvas of the night sky above Buan, Hang Nadi grips the spine of Garuda, their ascent a dance of desperation and defiance. Spiraling upwards, they pierce the veil of clouds, ascending to a realm where stars blink like an ancient celestial eyes. Warrior and winged terror become one against the infinite expanse, a battle waged in the heavens. Garuda thrashes wildly, attempting to unseat its tenacious rider. Garuda's wings beating like thunderclaps, trying to shake him off. Its scream pierces the heavens, but Hang Nadi holds firm, his royal armor scorched and battered. His hair whipping wildly in the wind, blood seeps from a gash on his cheek, yet his eyes burn with the fire of vengeance. With savage force, Hang Nadi drives his keris into the base of the Garuda's skull. The ancient blade strikes against bone, sparks flying, but the keris fails to pierce. Hang Nadi recalls the old tale. The Garuda's heart is hidden behind its left eye. The Garuda's heart is hidden behind its left eye. Strike there with a bow, and the sky shall bleed. With a perfect timing, he launched himself onto its wing as it passed. The keris in his hand sparks against scale and feather. The Garuda screech, spiraling upward into the sky with Hang Nadi clinging to its spine. Higher and higher they flew into the breathless clouds above Buan. The stars blinked as the two danced in the sky, warrior and winged terror. Garuda tried to shake him off, but Hang Nadi endured. As the moon reached its peak, he drove his keris into the base of its head. Once, twice, but the blade didn't pierce. He plunged the keris into the Garuda's left eye. There was a sound like thunder breaking stone.
This is for Mayang, for Buan, For those who still wait in silence.
The sky split with fire. The Garuda screamed, a sound that shook the stars themselves. Together, they fell. Hang Nadi landed on the ground with the both of his legs standing firmly. Suddenly, the Garuda's eyes flare wide, gold turning white hot, and its body begins to fracture like cracked obsidian. Glowing lines of fire spreading through its feathers and bones. The air grows thick with pressure. Wind swirls violently. The rumbles not from the sky, but from within the creature itself. And then, it explodes. Meanwhile, under the blood-red sky, Sadah Kekiwi surveys the cliffs of Buan Island. Her scarce crows shriek as they circle above. A ship bearing the mark of Melinsom appears on the horizon.
The sky has turned into red. It means the prince has killed the beast.
In a makeshift cell of roots and bones, Princess Mayang and her sisters find themselves ensnared, a fate like their only companion. A distant ship cuts through the horizon, signaling Nadi's arrival and igniting a spark of hope amidst their despair. With trembling hands, Mayang etches Nadi's name into the earthen floor, a testament to her wavering courage. Fear mingled as Mayang's finger danced across the earth, each stroke a prayer for a deliverance. The makeshift cell exudes a primal aura, its vine-woven walls hinting at nature's raw embrace. Flickering torchlight dances spanning long, distorted shadows that breathe and coil in the heavy air.
You think a warrior's love will free you? Let him deal before it goes.
Her words hang in the air, a chilling prophecy that seals the cell's fate. Under the veiled moon, shadows stretch across the beach as black candles flicker, setting a eerie stage for Sadah. Sadah kneels, her movement precise as she prepares her magic, the flickering candlelight dancing in her eyes. A shallow bowl of water reflects the dancing flames, a mystical mirror to the night's secret. With a delicate touch, Sadah drops a single hair, plucked from Princess Mayang, into the water, completing the enchantment. On the windswept beach, Sadah stands defiant, her hair dancing wildly around her face. She raises her hands, palms open to the sky, and begins to chant a guttural tongue that seems to summon the very elements. From the sands beneath her feet, smoke begins to rise, swirling and thickening as she utters the ancient incantation.
By blood of woman, bone of kin, let this flesh you shall begin. Mirror her soul, steal her vase, take her voice, and take her place.
The smoke intensifies, curling around her like a second skin, binding and transforming. Smoke dissipates, revealing Princess Mayang where Sadah once stood. With the witch smiles, captivated by her reflection's flawless lips and sorrowful eyes. The witch observes her reflection, admiring the face of innocence.
What a perfection that Princess Buan has. Fair skinned, beautiful face, graceful look. This is not fair. All I have to run in the sea as an ugly ghost. Well, who wants to stay as a ghost anymore? If I get this beauty, I can get whatever I want. even becoming a queen. Let the crown prince come and see me here tomorrow. I'll make him marry me. He won't recognize me with this perfect look. From now on, life's destiny has changed.
Inside the crude cell, Princess Mayang's terror mounts as she witnesses the false princess's deceitful embrace. Vines cruelly bind Princess Mayang's mouth, stifling her desperate cries for Hang Nadi. Her muffled cries are lost, her desperate attempts to warn Hang Nadi fading into silence. Betrayal cuts deep as Princess Mayang's hope dwindles, her eyes reflecting desperate plea for rescue. The earth is torn asunder, a gaping wound in the once pristine courtyard. It is the next morning after the Garuda explosion. Hang Nadi and his warriors are looking for the survivors in the ruin of Buan market. But they only found corpses that were scattered like discarded dolls, their lifeless forms a grim reminder of the carnage. Tendrils of smoke rise lazily from the wreckage, carrying with them the scent of death and despair. Amidst the ruined courtyard, a lone figure emerges, her presence marked by resilience and despair. Her tattered veil obscures her features, yet the exhaustion etched on her face speaks volumes of her ordeal. Clad in torn silk, stained by soot and grime, she embodies the image of Putri Mayang, a disguise meticulously crafted. Amidst the decay and smoke, a soldier cries out,
She's alive! It's the princess, Putri Mayang.
Sadah Kekiwi knelt motionless on the cracked earth, her face tense with dirt and tears. Summoning her last reserves of strength, Sadah Kekiwi opens her eyes, shimmering with unshed tears. Amidst the ghostly ruins, Sadah Kekiwi stands, her face a canvas of exhaustion and a deep-seated fear.
Search this whole island to find any survivors. Make sure we don't leave anybody in this empty island.
How can you survive, princess?
The curse, it tried to take me, but I survived. I hid when the beast came. Prayed that someone would find me.
Hang Nadi stumbles wearily into the ruined courtyard, his eyes gaze at the figure that he has been longing for weeks. Wrapped in a simple shawl, Sadah Kekiwi had both a single hibiscus pin holding her hair. Sadah Kekiwi stands, a picture of serene stillness. His gaze sweeps across the desolation until it finds Sadah Kekiwi that he thought as Mayang, a beacon of quiet strength amidst the chaos.
It's a miracle that you can survive, princess. We have been looking for a survivor of Buan for days, but we find no one but you.
Driven by overwhelming relief, Hang Nadi rushes towards her. Sadah Kekiwi looks up, a faint, delicate smile barely visible on her lips.
Mayang? You're alive? Praise the spirits you're alive.
I waited for you.
Forgive me, Mayang. I was too late. I've just heard what followed Buan 3 days ago. The message was late because of the storm. Were you alone? Where is Bungsu? Is she with you?
When Garuda attacked Buan, I saw her burn in the fire with my very eyes. Poor Bungsu. There is no survivor. I'm all alone.
Calm down. Sit here. I'll be right back. The princess of Buan has arrived. Molinson will protect her. Send this message to the king immediately.
My prince, there are other 2 Buan people who survived from Garuda attack. They are servants. No, they live among the ruin.
Mayang says there was no survivors. Even her ancestor died during the Garuda attack. Are you sure they are the people of Buan?
They might be the people of Buan, my prince. It's hard to confirm because both of them are mute.
Strange. How can Mayang stayed in an empty island without even noticing? Maybe she's still in a bit shocked. I will ask about it tomorrow. I don't know why. She's not like herself. There is something strange about her.